I'm with Lonnie Boles. He's with Lonnie Boles Guide Service. He guides up there on the Trinity and the Lower Sac, as well as some of the coastal rivers. How you doing, Lonnie?
Doing great. How are you doing today?
Great. You're doing a lot better than me sitting there with the Trinity just flowing right behind you there, which is awesome. So let us know, what are the conditions there up there on the Trinity, Lonnie?
Conditions are really good right now. It's a little cold in the morning. Like this morning, it was 39 degrees. Temperature in the day gets up to 80 degrees. The river flow right now is at 450 cubic feet, which is a great height. And the temperature is holding really good. It's in the low 50s to high 40s, which is great for this time of year because we're still having these cold nights. And it's making a really good fishery late in the summer, longer than normal.
Lonnie, when you talk about 450 CFS, give me the range that is the sort of optimal for this time of year that you're kind of thinking about fitting in?
Well, 450 is a great height. It'll stay this height consistently until October 16th, and then they'll drop it to 300, which gets pretty low, and you need rain and runoff to keep the water up. But, anywhere from 450 to 1,000, if they have enough water in the lake and they flush the river a little bit, it could get up a little higher. But let's face it, it's a drought year this year, and it's going to stay at 450 probably the rest of the summer.
Okay, so it's consistent at least, so you know what's going on.
Every day, yeah, and it's clear. It's just, it's a great height to float and wade, and fish are still moving up in the system, believe it or not. Steelhead still. Wow. Okay. So now you talked about water temperature. What is the optimum on that in terms of this time of year that you're thinking about when you say that temperature is good or bad? Well, as long as we keep it in the 50s, we're pretty good. If it starts climbing up into the 60s, it gets a little warm. We get moss situations in the river. You can get a blue-green algae, which is toxic from the water being too warm. Those are some of the negative points, and that normally happens further downstream in the Willow Creek area than up here, where the water gets a little warmer.
Gotcha. Okay, so right now, though, we're looking at a good range there, and then we'll keep an eye on that as time goes by and the summer goes by for temperature-wise. How about in terms of surface action and any hatching or anything like that you see or you're taking a look at?
So yeah, we have some calibatus still coming off right now, some golden stones, and then there was some great salmon fly action here a couple weeks ago. It seems like they kind of are laying down now. They're crawling around because it's gotten a little colder at night. They're not flying as much as they were. But we get some of these warmer temperatures, the salmon fly hatch will get pretty epic. As long as the water don't get too warm and the fish are still here.
Fantastic. So you're right now. A couple weeks ago it was looking okay, but are you primarily subsurface right now, the way you're fishing it?
I'm pretty much fishing subsurface, doing a lot of spay fishing right now, a lot of swinging. It's been really, really good.
Okay, so interesting. So a lot of swing, trying to emergers and trying to pick up on emergers.
Yeah. So, with actually bigger stuff like string leeches, your black and blues and stuff like that, the fish are moving for the fly pretty good. So the spade deal is pretty fun right now.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, good tips there. All right, good. Lonnie, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, do you do walk and weed as well as drift boat or?
I do walk and wade, drift boat. Yeah, I hit pretty much all angles. And I spay fish, indicator fish, dry flies, whatever's going on.
Whatever's happening at the time. Good. Okay, great report, and thank you for that. Now, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, how can they do that?
Well, my cell phone's probably the best way, and my phone number is 530-739-0444. Or you can shoot me an email, and my email address is FIS.
I think it was Fishslayer. I have it here. FISHSLAYER, right?
Yep, that's it.
.lb. So Lonnie Boles LB @gmail.com. Did I say it right?
Yes, sir. You hit it right on the nose there. Just
Okay.
right.
I cheated. I had it in my notes. So it was, anyway, wonderful. Well, great report. Thanks a lot, Lonnie. And if anybody wants to get up there on the Trinity, Lonnie does the drift boat. He'll do walk and wade. And it sounds like the flows are appropriate for either, depending on what you want to do. He also does the Lower Sac and some of the coastal rivers up there in Northern Cal. So let us know. We'll put you in touch with Lonnie. Also, he gave you his phone number and email address. I'll put that in the post if you want to contact Lonnie. He's a great guy up there and obviously knows what he's doing up there in the Northwest California. And we'll see you right here next time on the Backcast.